guys, closing out my pals. It's my two got BNHA, Marvel, Star Wars, Clone Wars, The Avengers, Xmail, Izuku, Big Brother, Rear, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Story, 12 Chapter 2, Jin Midoriya, saves everyone from the snap. Jin Midoriya and the Avengers will fight against Thanos when all the Avengers started to turn to dust. Jin Midoriya had to think of something to save his lovers and his family. So he made a plan to save everyone. He stood in front of Thanos and he looked at him in the eyes. Thanos, I come to you to change what you have done and make a truce for both good and bad. So Jin Midoriya, what can you do for me, human? And why would you do that when I am a villain and you are a hero? Said Thanos. I could give you your land back and your people if you give me the gauntlet so I can also bring back my people and we will all be at peace now and forever. Jin Midoriya, that we can do, human, and I will allow it to happen knowing that you tell the truth, said Thanos. Thanos gave Jin Midoriya his gauntlet until Jin Midoriya had snapped his fingers, and everything started to come back. And people started to come back from the world. It was like the world was saved. The Avengers come back, and they were shocked Jin Midoriya had saved everyone. Until Jin Midoriya had started to smile and shook Thanos' hand and said this. With this treaty, you are now on a good side, and of being a good person, said Thanos. Jin Midoriya, I will keep you my promise, Jin Midoriya, said Thanos. Jin Midoriya smiled and tried to give Thanos the gauntlet back, but Thanos did not want to have it, and looked at him and shook his head and looked at him with a big proud smile on his face. So he smiled and carried on his hand and went back to the Avengers, and they looked at him and knew he did it for the greater well. It was a gift to Thanos that he was the rightful holder of the gauntlet, and no one could ever take that away from him. Jin Midoriya had looked at his parental figures, and they smiled and hugged him. And he smiled and looked at the Avengers, and they smiled as well. It was a good day for them because they had saved the world, and now they were safe from Thanos. And Jin Midoriya had made a treaty with him no matter what had happened to him and Thanos. He was back in the Avengers Tower and put the gauntlet in his dresser, and he smiled and looked at his family, and they smiled as well, and he looked at them. And they walked out looking at everyone who saw them, knowing they were in New York safely. He was a true hero to save everyone, and everybody that had known he could do it, from someone that would risk his life against someone like Thanos. He was a hero to save people from the snap, and they would never forget what he did for everyone to be still alive till the very end of their lives. He is a hero of Fox Spirit, and people would never forget his name, his new name. He smiled and hugged Tony Stark and Steve Rogers, and they hugged back, and they were having fun for being back into the world of life. They had parties celebrating the victory of Jin Midoriya, saving everyone from the snap, and he knew he could do it for them. This is the news. We are talking about the intern hero Dreammaker, and how he is now classified as a pro hero of Fox Spirit of America, and how he is going up his rank as the #1 hero of America, from the mayor and the Hero Commission of America and the president say that Dreammaker, a UA student as an intern to Captain America and Iron Man, is going to become the first pro hero named Fox Spirit. And he is going to be crowned tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. The next day, after just a snap, and the pro heroes of America and the Avengers are going to witness the crowning of the new pro hero. Tomorrow at the ceremony, and the whole media around the world will be there for a live feed. That he is no longer the student rainmaker, but the pro hero fox spirit. And what would UAI think of the student now as an American pro hero doing next time on the news and the news anchor? So I smiled, looked at his lovers and family, and they smiled and hugged him one by one. And they were happy he was going to be the number one hero of America. He earned the spot as the number one hero of America. After All Might had left to go be a hero of Japan, they all went to bed for tomorrow, and Toy was thinking about his life back in Japan, his life here in America, and how it changed him as a man and his family back in Japan, and how they would react to seeing it on the news, and what all might be their reactions to it. He smiled and fell asleep, dreamed of his life as a fox spirit, and how he could be the greatest number one hero and be the one to give his all to all of America and the world. He was the best thing America could have in the world, and he knew it was true after All Might had left them being by themselves for too long. He smiled, looked at his dream more, and he had the bed drop a bit, and he smiled when he smelt the air, and it was Wanda in the bed with him. She likes to sleep with him when he is dreaming, so he cuddled up to her and went back to bed, and she knew he was in a deep dream. Sleep, because his quirk was active at the time. What a good day it was for him and his team of family and lovers, because they were always there for him when he needed them to be there, and when he is in his darkest times. He was sleeping with his girlfriend, and the one to calm him down when he was having nightmares and when he was having good dreams because of his quirk, and he loved being with her at night because it made him feel safe and warm inside and out. He is happy he has someone like Wanda to be there for him in his time of need when his quirk gets active, when he is in his dream world, and it had always scared him when he cannot control his quirk by himself and get people caught into his quirk range of power. He is so grateful Wanda is always one step ahead of him when he is starting to dream, because he does not know when his quirk will activate him, and that people would have been in danger of what his quirk is active. He sometimes not controlling quirk is in his sleep. Wanda is always there to control his mind when he needs it, because his quirk always takes control of him when he sleeps. He knows he can't do it by himself, and taking control of his quirk's full power. His dad was always there to help him. They were sleeping when Vision, doing his normal thing, took a picture of the two sleeping. He is the boyfriend that needs to capture his boyfriend with his other members of his army in his life, and what they are doing for their future children, as Vision says to it every time Toy asks him why. He always takes pictures of him and his lovers, and him and Vision doing stuff together. And Vision says for our future children to see their papa and their other parents are in love with each other. This is the picture of Toy and Wanda sleep together. Wanda Toy is sleeping. Vision smiling out of the room so he does not disturb his boyfriend's girlfriend in their sleep. He smiled and closed the door and headed to his room and lay down and thought of his life with Jin Midoriya and the other Avengers and Marvel heroes that are in a relationship with his Toy, and how Toy is happy with him in his life. Vision smiled and lay down and fell asleep, thinking about tomorrow for his boyfriend, and if his boyfriend's family would be watching the live feed of his boyfriend's ceremony becoming #1 hero, Fox Spirit. Hope you guys enjoy part 1. Peace out here, squad.